And what I'm showing you in Firebase first is a feature that is called remote config. Remote config is where you or your engineers define the keys that I just talked about. So whatever you can see here are all the different keys that Firebase exposes to our app. So our app developers inside the app, they can basically define logics based on the keys. So we can look at search lucid user. That's one experiment where we rolled out an improvement for our search experience. And the default value is false. And right now it's at 100%. That means 100% of our users do not see this experiment. But what the app developers could do, or I could do even, edit this and change it to 50% or whatever value that I want. And what that means is then that users in our app will start having this property in their profile. And if the engineers then, the engineers can basically catch this, can read this out of the user profile, and then can define to basically show the experiment to users, or whatever we want. Basically, this just becomes another user property that the app has access to, and then the logic gets defined based on that, whatever we want to do. In this case, this was for an experiment or it is going to be for an experiment we are going to roll out in the future, where our users are going to see a different search experience. So this is only setting up the keys, which then allows the developers to show or not to show. But it wouldn't be complete then if we also couldn't analyze it. And for that, we go into the A/B testing feature, because this is where you basically define that you're rolling out a test. And that helps then Firebase to give you back the data and tell you what is the best variant. So we see all the past experiments that we've run here, and you can already see that there are recommendations from Firebase. What is the best variant here? It says clear improvement found. So we're going to look into this. This is an experiment we rolled out in the past. It's loading a little bit slow. But what you can see here basically is that it says V3 home outperformed baseline by 2% with 97% confidence. So this says that whatever V3 home was is better than our regular app. So this experiment was successful. So we had a baseline of users whom we rolled out who we didn't roll out our improvement to, and we had a set of users who did roll out to. And the key that we defined is called e-commerce purchase. So this is the number of people who triggered this certain event, which then says, okay, these are people who were enrolled in the experiment or were not enrolled in the experiment. And this then helps us decide, okay, based on this experiment, do we want to roll it out to everyone? Which in this case we did, because there is a clear difference.